Did it go yet? Pivawala,
Pivawala.
Pivawala, Niake, Janet,
Kikidus.
Kikadus, Sio,
Vidawaka.
Halito, Kunamante,
Wana.
Ansti Hunterish. Good morning, coming live from 1950 South Shepherd here in El Reno, Helltown, El Ghetto. Stongo, Osken Yecha, Stongo,
Hama.
Hama. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a good day.
Payday Thursday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Don't you owe me some? Nah, I'm
Hey.
just kidding. Well, we have some guests in the room. We're happy to welcome them.
Yeah.
Come. They had a good trip. That's pretty awesome. I don't think I would want to get up that early and come and see you all, but we're glad. We're always glad to make that connection. Always happy to see who's all on the same team as us. So, just want to say welcome. Glad y'all could make it and witness the magic. Good morning, Janice. Good morning, Janice. How you doing? 92 days. She got 92 days today. So yeah. So hope you're doing okay. How's your day going, Mingo?
Oh, good. How's your day going?
I mean, I can't complain, probably doing better than I deserve,
Mm.
And so yeah, I feel pretty good about today.
What'd you eat last night?
I had Arby's.
Mm.
Just because I can't. Well, my granddaughter came over.
Oh.
My granddaughter came over. Her mom, I guess she wanted to go to the casino or something. So, grandpa duties kicked in, and which is okay. She's so much fun. She's gonna be 2 in a couple of days.
Oh, 2 years.
So I mean, she was just bossing me. She got me wrapped around her finger. Papa this, Papa that. I mean, just bossing me all over. But we sat down and watched what's it called? Hero 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Big Hero
Big
6.
Hero 6.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Cool.
But yeah, she had her French fries and grapes and juice, and yeah, that was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I mean, I was just sitting there just watching her, just like kind of in the moment, just enjoying her just laying across my lap, and I'm really thankful that I am sober today.
Blessing.
I and it's hard for me not to get emotional, like sitting there watching her and just witnessing, what a blessing she is in my life. So I mean, I don't know. It's just hard for me not to think Creator was right on time with that. I mean, she's so much fun. She got so much spunk. She can talk. That's what's crazy is for a 2-year-old, she can really talk. So she's pretty funny too at the same time. Natalie sneezed and she's like, "Bless you." Like she says these little things, that you wouldn't think a 2-year-old would know. But
David Deere.
don't go, David. Who else got on?
Perry. Black Wolf.
Oh, brother
Irene.
Perry.
Oh, Auntie.
Oh, Auntie Irene.
Downstairs.
She made some good coffee.
Mm-hmm.
She made that good Auntie coffee.
Lynn Owens. Lynn?
Lynn, yeah, that's Lynn. Lynn Onzawa.
Oh, Onzawa.
Good morning,
I
sister.
can't see the picture. My bad, sister. Ain't got my glasses on. Yeah. Oh, good morning, April Watan.
Oh, good morning, Miss Watan. So, what else do we got planned this week? Oh, we got the
Oh
dance
yeah, our
this
1 year
Saturday. We
dance.
can't wait to see everybody. Hope everybody's going to be able to come out.
Hmm.
I
There.
mean, it's been a year. That's pretty amazing. To think that we've actually kept it together for a year. And what's cool is uh I think everybody kind of sees, how we're able to connect back with our community. That to me, like that's the most important thing is to show people that we do recover.
Mm.
We do want to do what's right, and that's bring people back to the circle. Maybe they've never been a part of the circle, and if Del Pedro ain't there Saturday, I'm gonna be mad at somebody. So, like he can hear you. So yeah, what else we got? What else? Talking circle tonight.
Talking circle tonight.
The,
Black and white.
what would we call it? The
Uh,
I don't want to say that.
uh,
The
cuss,
cuss
cuss.
and discuss. Yeah, well, the best one that was said yet was the stitch and you know
Vent.
vent, the stitch and vent. So I thought that was a great name, but
Yeah.
it's just something we're doing like as a Gourd clan, trying to get some more material, shawls, whatnot, together for our members. And I'm thinking we should be having a ribbon shirt
Shirt.
class pretty soon because
Yeah.
ours are already a year old.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. But yeah, so that'll be tonight while the talking circle's going on.
Hmm.
So that'll be cool. Natalie said she was gonna go whoop something up too, so I'm looking forward probably to that more than anything. But I'm a fat boy, so
Mm, feed the stigma.
feed the stigma. Yeah.
Yeah,
We get any
yeah.
more comments?
Yeah. Good morning, Julia,
Good morning, Julia. Ha, Julia.
Leanna,
Soha. Good morning, Miss Thomas.
and Van
Amy Nova.
Frankenstein,
Naba.
Brianna.
Oh, Brenandra. My daughter. That's my baby right there. I seen her last night before she walked out of Hallie's room and was walking out the door. And she like scared me because I thought it was gonna be Hallie. I'm half blind. I was waiting on the little Hallie to come walking out, and then she comes walking into the light. A girl. She just started laughing. But yeah, that was pretty funny. But yeah, she's my big baby. So we're gonna go ahead and do this thing. We're gonna jump off into this
Yeah,
thing.
you ready to jump
Is
on?
my music loud enough? Do I got the aesthetics
It needs to be
going?
louder.
I'm not feeling the aesthetics, so I know, right? My ESPN notification ain't hit yet, so
Yeah, we're going. Today's the 23rd. January. Remember, we are in the winter stage, so it's the white color on the medicine wheel facing north. So today is our true enemies as well as our true sources of strength lie within. It's a Willaroo, Huyata, Quichua Nation, Peru. A long time ago, the Creator put inside the human being the secrets to the laws of life. We usually know this is true even though we may not know what these laws are. If something goes wrong with our lives, we usually fix the blame on something outside ourselves. We tend to give up accountability. One way or another, we say, it's not my fault. We need to realize that all permanent and lasting change starts at the inside and works its way out. If it's meant to be, it is up to me. Oh, Great Spirit, let me realize fully that my problems are my own making. Therefore, so are the solutions. Ahoo.
aho, Mr. White Man, I appreciate that.
Pass it over to you, Mr. Botone.
Mado, Mado. You know
Dope.
what came to mind was Uh, when he read this before we got on, it was realizing that, okay, yes, I was the problem. I understand that fully. I take full accountability for me and my actions. But also, what I understand was for me to get better, I had to understand that I am also the medicine. I have to be, I lived through that problem, right? So, what I had to do some digging, I had to do some soul searching and find out that I am also the medicine that I need. I am also, it's like that balance that we were talking about yesterday. That yin and that yang. But for me to get there, I went through the whole process. I did the blame thing. I used to say I was the product of my environment, right? Like that's the easy way out. I lived in a house full of alcoholics. All my family, like that's what we do. I put that as my fate, like I'm probably gonna die of, something alcohol or drug related. And that was my excuse for everything. That was my excuse, until I ran out of excuses, until I was ready to stop lying to myself. That's when that honesty kicked in. That yin and that yang, I lived that lie. I lived that lie. Whatever that lie was, I promise you, I took it to the max. I took that lie as far as I could take it until, until I couldn't even believe that lie anymore. Then here comes that honesty. Yeah, I was addicted to drugs and alcohol, but at the same time, I was addicted to the way that I was handling my problems, and that was just as easy as doing the drugs and alcohol. Because then you ain't got to mess with nothing. You ain't got to. People know you're out of your mind. So why would they turn to you for anything? All responsibility was gone. So understanding that these addictions had gotten the best of me. I like saying that what it says on the Western Club's wall: the defeated don't get to negotiate the terms of surrender. Coming into this thing, if I didn't have an open mind, if I wasn't teachable, if I didn't put my pride and ego to the side and realize that my choices are what got me into this situation, which was basically going to kill me. Uh, if I don't like hit all these low points, then there's no point of me really having to get sober if I'm always trying to win. If I'm always winning, then there's no point in getting sober, right? Like my life is perfectly fine. I'm okay with the results of what I did when I got drunk last night, or the way I got over on somebody who probably was just trying to look for help. And I hustling them out of their last $5. Like all these different excuses that I was willing to live with. You know, um, I found that freedom. I found that freedom from all of these things. And what it took was being honest, being accountable, being figuring out that the only way I'm gonna get out of that hole is if I start climbing out, and nobody's gonna be there to help me. Nobody can help me with this process. They can encourage me, they can support me, but when it comes down to it, I have to be the one to put in the work. And then, if I've learned anything, it's that if I put in the work and I let the creator handle the results, it's taken me to, uh, it's given me a life that I never even knew existed. It's taken me to these places that who would have ever thought in a million years I'd be sitting over here doing a live stream talking about the things that I'm talking about, but at the same time, I cannot, what I say, blame the other day. I can't take credit. I can't take credit for anything that has been allowed in my life. Mahio, the great mystery, the creator gets all the glory that all the positive things that are happening in my life. All the good things, all the, just man, there's so many like blessings that I can like they're uncountable. I can't even name everything that's happened in my life that has become a such a positive note in my life because like I say, I got to give it all to the creator. I understand that I give him my will every day. Take my will from me and allow your message, allow your work. Let me be a vessel of those things. And it's hard to like I can remember years ago, laying there in bed or laying, laying on some hard cold concrete somewhere, like just daydreaming about the issues that I have today. You know, uh, it's crazy. you know, uh, Clean clothes, a warm bed, warm water, food in my ice box. Like my granddaughter came over last night. Like I remember a time in my life where I asked for every single one of those blessings, and now that I got it, it's like, am I truly being thankful? Am I truly being grateful? How do I show this type of appreciation? And I find it by helping the next addict, by helping the next alcoholic, by helping the person, just by doing the right thing when nobody's looking. Since I've been able to find these things in my life, like I heard the lady in Billings say, if you ain't got recovery, get it. And then whenever you got it, you got to give it away. So understanding that this message today, what I heard was, yes, I was the problem. Yes, I was completely. There's no denying that I was the problem. But when I look at my life today and I see my granddaughter, the way she was looking at me and smiling, I mean, I understand that I am also the medicine. And I think each and every one of us have that. Regardless of our situation, regardless of who we are or what's came about in our life. We all have that. And it took me a lot of prayer. It took me a lot of step work. It took me a lot of these different avenues to figure out my purpose in life. And for that, just for that, I am very grateful, thankful, and appreciative of everything that happens in my life today, good or bad. So, Mado.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Boton, for sharing that. Yeah,
What did
sorry.
Dave say?
Uh, just straight up, straight laid up, goddamn. Dang, I was trying to hold it in.
So,
Yeah. And
yeah.
uh, good morning, Drew.
Good morning, little brother.
Oh, Nyakit Kenny Williams. Oh, good morning, Jen Miller from Billings.
Mr. Williams. Good morning up there in Billings.
Joanne Black.
Good morning,
Oh,
Joanne.
yeah, Pivot One at Theta Orange.
Oh, Theta.
Mm.
People wouldn't.
Good morning, Ruth Bearshield.
Ruth. Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad everybody can tune in. Won't you go ahead and drop
Drop some mixtape. Oh, some ego wisdom.
some Tupac
Some
quote
Tupac.
on us?
Man, nothing came to mind. Tupac. But I think I like what how that is. Like they say, you're the problem. I talk to my nephews they're in college, and he talked about how, you're the problem. You're always going to be the problem. He always said that, and I didn't have an answer at the moment, but doing my step work and learning that you are the medicine, you are the solution, and it's your work you got to put in, and just learning from my football coach Franklin, just putting in work, and 90% you can do. You can run, hustle, jump, lift, but 10% is thinking. Uh, oh wait, 90% is thinking, 10% you can do. Sorry, but he made me, that stuck out to me, and how he talked about, you don't see a all yellow team, you don't see an all red team or black team winning Super Bowls. It takes all us nations to come together. And when he talked about, 90% is thinking, 10% you can do the rest. And being on the football field or whatever it is you do, that stuck out to me a lot growing up. And working in warehouse jobs over the years, I knew in my heart, I knew I could do more. I knew I can get out there. I was just afraid and scared of rejection and messing up. But you got to mess up to learn, right? You got to mess up to learn, and growth is uncomfortable, but getting comfortable with the uncomfortable, and just count your blessings too. I wouldn't want to change any other way up to today. And like you say, your granddaughter and me having my 1-year-old daughter. I didn't know I would have another one, but I'm so thankful. And she grabs my hand every night. She's not walking yet, but she's getting there. And Suda, she'll grab my hands, my fingers, and takes off, and I follow her. So just thankful that I get to. It's been 12 years since changed the diaper, and it's amazing, and I'm loving it. It's a blessing. It's one of my visions that I had a couple years ago, and meditation. That all that came. That's why I do yoga every day. It helps me, it keeps me in line, and self centered. How we talked about balancing yesterday, and just today learning that putting in work, and doing these 12 step with these county jails with our men and women. It's really, I love doing it.
Powerful.
Yeah, they help me too, and I love helping them. And we remind them, we're just we cross paths, that there is hope. I know it's don't want you to be happy, but want you to be have the tools and ready to work, as you get back out in the streets. And because that time will come where you get mad. You got your daily battles every day, and just every morning, just thankful that another day sober. Woke up, it's another day to live, ready to go out into the world and help. Who I need to help, because getting out of my health's way.
Yeah.
Let him do the work, and he'll show you the way. So that's all I got. So
Aho,
oh
aho.
my no.
I was thinking about yesterday when I made the comment about somebody smoking weed or whatever. And I wasn't trying to offend anybody
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
judge anybody, but I was just thinking about that last night. Like, that wasn't very smart. Me to say, something that would single somebody out, or because like, my mom still smokes. She's My dad smoked until the
Funny,
day
yeah.
he died. Like, I watched it actually keep my dad alive. I understand the medical part of it, but if it's not the medical part of it, then you got to take some kind of accountability, like,
Yeah.
on that end. But I was also thinking, like, you know, uh, us as natives, we were in tune with Mother Earth. Like, Mother Earth was our teacher. Never do I ever remember our ancestors saying, "This is a part of who we are." Like weed. It may come from Mother Earth, but I want to say it was used in different ways. I don't ever remember anybody ever telling me, like, "Do you see this blunt right here? Yeah, this is who we are." I don't ever remember none of that. So then I started thinking, like, well, why would the way that I depend on the Creator today? If something comes up, like, if I ever think, when I'm saying my prayer and I'm thinking about my granddaughters, Alani and Nova, and I want the Creators, like, I put faith that he will protect them and keep them safe, like as much as like everything that I believe in. So like I started thinking, like, for me to get there, like for me to have that faith, like I had to quit depending on myself. I had to like to me, you know, uh I don't think he wants me to be high all the time. I don't think he wants me to be, who I truly am,
Mm.
without having to like I think of it as getting in his way, cuz I mean, I never thought I would ever live a life where I didn't smoke weed. Never in my life did I ever think that I would never ever smoke weed. But here I am. I remember that was one of the first things that one of my daughters asked me was, "Dad, do you think you'll ever smoke again?" And I had to tell her, like, no, like I don't see the point. I don't see where that could benefit me or anybody else around me. So when I think about it, I just think about how that isn't our way. How that isn't who we are. And I'm not judging anybody. I just know that that's what it's not for me. And I don't judge nobody. I don't think anything less of anybody because I do. Because if so, I'd go home and be like, "Mom, you're just a pothead." Nah, I'm just kidding. She would just laugh. Yeah. Be all bombed down and just laugh at me.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking about that last night.
Mm.
Like I don't want nobody to feel like I'm singling them out, or I'm
Yeah.
just talking about my process and what it is for me. So I remember when my brothers came back, I got back, and I'm just standing around, and they're smoking. And he tries to hand it to me, and I'm like, nah, I don't smoke. He was like, "What did they do to you?" Like, "Are you okay? Like, what do you mean you don't smoke?" Like, it was like such a trip, but that's just what it is for me. I
Mhm.
feel like I expect 100% from the creator. So why not? Why not be 100% for him? So
Mm. You don't be half in, half out.
yeah, I can't be half stepping about nothing.
You get the best of me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else say some comments?
Good morning.
Dave, say something else.
No,
Yeah.
no. Or
I know. Oh yeah, I got to give a shout out to South Coast Behavioral,
South Coast.
as usual. My brother David over there putting in work. Got to give a shout out to the clients. That you don't realize it now, but a lot of addicts are looking up to you for wanting change in your life. And I got to commend you for that. I got to say, give it a chance. Give yourself a chance. So that's all I want to say to South Coast Behavioral.
Hmm.
Yeah, what did Drew say?
What he say? She will whoop you. Tell you no more nursing for you.
She would. Drew. You go on. You tell the world that I smoke. I love you, Mama. Yeah. Yeah, but my mom. Yeah.
Yeah. CO Kimberly,
Co Kimberly.
Stacy Brown. Good morning.
Good morning, Stacy.
AK Dean,
Good morning, Alex Dean.
Leslie.
How's that California weather? I wonder if it's cold in California.
Oh, Dave said Jeremy Harjo over here at South Coast.
Oh, all
Well,
right,
putting in
Jeremy.
that work.
Well, glad you could make it, brother. Glad you got a good guy right there in front of you. I would take all his suggestions and run with them, because if anybody knows how to get out of that lifestyle, is definitely Mr. Levi and Dallas. I mean Dallas. I mean he's came a long ways too. Some
And Reno,
El Reno boys.
Reno alumni.
Yes, definitely. So we jump into
Oh, the
these
announcements.
announcements.
Talk about them snag bags. Yeah, fill out the job form or scan me barcode. We're still waiting on some supplies.
Mm.
Some shipped out today, so be looking out for y'all's snag bags. But as soon as we get it, some more supplies and more help, then we'll get them to you. All right, Talkspace, ages 13 and up. Go to www.talkspace.com/CHATOR or download the Talkspace Go app or Talkspace Therapy app. Talkspace Go app is more of self-guided classes or any kind of programs you want to watch. Talkspace is a therapy. Remember the passphrase organizational code is restore. So don't be paying for nothing. Just restore. And yeah, you get 2 30-minute videos a month, and you get to chat, text a therapist anytime, anywhere, and you can switch therapists if you're not satisfied. Don't cuss them out. Hey, no, leave them a rate and move on.
uh, Shout out to Brand Logics. Text 888-580-4TOR. Text TOR
Two.
to 888-580-4TOR. And that keeps you in the loop with what we're doing as a program. Well, it gives you our meeting times, dates, and locations. And it gives you what we do as a Gord clan, time, dates, and locations. Once again, text TOR, TOR, to 888-580-4TOR. So that's kind of a huge deal to me. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Mm. Will Brady meetings.
yes, well, Bridie, here at 1950 South Shepherd on Monday nights we have a mending Mondays. It's a mending broken hearts talking circle. You know that deals with grief. Us. I know in our community, we're such a small community, native wise, that just about everybody that passes away, and I didn't realize how big of a part of my substance use was made up of. I mean, me having not dealing with grief in a healthy way. So, and then on Tuesday nights, that meeting is kind of up in the air right now, till we get a more permanent location. Hopefully, will be soon. But don't worry, Clinton. We will get back on track once our facilitator gets a little bit more stable with her working hours and a more stable location. And then Thursday nights here at 1950 South Shepherd, we have our weekly talking circle. Um, at 7 o'clock. Park in the back, come through the back door. We start smudging about 6:30. So I mean, we always have a good sized group. So the anybody is welcome to come. The public is welcome to come to our talking circle. Then while that's going on, we have a talking circle for our youth. We have quite a few teenagers who come with their parents. So what we've came up with was a chance for them to have their own space, their own topics in another room, and I think it's a great idea. So shout out to Tatum Escott. Then while on Thursday nights at in Weatherford, Oklahoma, at 810 East Cedar Avenue, at 7 o'clock at the Oxford House in Weatherford, there is a talking circle. So, shout out to Mackenzie Washay. Thank you for the service. And Friday nights here at 1950 South Shepherd at 7 o'clock, we have a 12-step Wellbriety meeting that gets a little bit more in depth, a little bit more action, where you put pen to paper. And yeah, that's led by our very own Mr. Levi. So, yeah, that's our weekly meeting schedule.
Yeah. Speaking of Mr. Levi,
Speaking of Mr.
yeah,
Levi,
he'll be our head man for our 1 year of All Nations Rest Recovery Gory Clan having a 1 year celebration this Saturday at Concho Respect Gym. So come on out. Dance at 2, supper at 5, and then dance to follow. We're having a special contest, men's chicken, all age Southern cloth, and then team dance. So get your partner together, get your routine. You got time, but there'll be first place, winner take
Winner
all
take
each
all in
category.
each category. Men's chicken is getting a
65.
65-inch TV. Wow.
Dang.
Southern,
Pendleton
yeah,
cloth is getting
Southern cloth
Pendleton.
is a Pinto 10 and 100 smackaroos.
Team dance is 200 to split it, right?
Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, come on now.
That'll be at the Respect Gym.
Yeah, Concha, not Clinton. Concha. All right, teen dating violence awareness event coming up February 6th here at 1950 South Shepherd, 4 to 6 p.m. Social services victim services will be hosting, and we'll be having a painting and education regarding teen dating violence. So it's open to all ages.
Are you gonna serve a meal?
Are they serving a meal? Potluck? Oh, hot dog and hot links.
You and your hot dogs, Darian. It's not us that always want to make hot dogs. It's Darian Chabada. He cannot get enough of the glizzies. So
But come on out, 4 to 6 p.m. here at 1950 South Shepherd. Get your Keen Sober Daily shirts. 25 dollars. Support All Nations Res Recovery Clan, a fundraiser. Get your T-shirt. Remember, if you don't want it shipped, if you don't want to pay for shipping and handling, you can get it shipped here, and then can mail it out to you for free. But you got to buy the shirt first.
Keen, sober, deadly.
Yeah. It got till I think it closes February 4th, right?
What is it?
February 4th is the end date. Last day to order.
Oh yeah. February 4th.
And then we're hiring. Join our team. We're having a community outreach manager,
Huge deal.
3
Huge
peer
deal.
support specialists, 3 positions for that, and then an admin assistant.
Yeah. So basically, we need a female for here.
Oh yeah.
We need a male and female in Clinton. We need an admin here, and then the community outreach manager.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's that's pretty exciting. I
Yeah.
mean, it's been the Tour Four for quite a while now,
It's gonna be tour 9
for over a year now, huh?
over a year.
The Tour Four. So I mean, just having that female aspect, I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the positions for the Clinton area. Like that community definitely needs, I want to encourage all my people in the Clinton area. If you know somebody, if you're, maybe know somebody that is willing to go back and go home, it would benefit that community so much if it would be somebody from there, a male and a female. I mean, that's huge for that community. So 2 years of
2
sobriety.
years.
Hopefully they have some knowledge of a 12-step program. And we don't want somebody who's just sober during the weekday and
Yeah. Then
you
the
know
weekend.
like we expect somebody to
Cool.
be.
We don't want you half in.
Yeah, like you got to be all the way in this thing, man. Like
But if you smoke some dope before, no, I was kidding.
mom, you can't apply. Yeah.
Stacy Star said Glizzy Warrior.
Definitely, that's his new name,
Oh,
Lizzie Warrior.
C Dub said, "Hey,
C Dump,
from Reno,
are you back in El Reno?
Nevada or Nevada?
Where you at, C Dump?
Who's that? Herschel? Is that Herschel? Herschel Hirsch.
Hirsch.
Respect. I think it's awesome to have the faith to do a podcast on as this
I mean, not too many people. I mean, you can go check out Native Dads Network.
network.
Michael Duncan does a great job over there. Every once in a while, I'll see Women's Wellness with Theta Newbreast. I believe she's Blackfoot.
Yep.
And then, if you don't know about the podcast, we are Unspoken Words. The brothers up there in Billings, Montana,
Villains.
Upsalige.
Solike.
Upsalige, the Upsalige brothers, they're
Hold up.
doing a great job. I listen to them, like every week. I mean, they're pretty funny, you know. And I got to sit in on one of their,
Yeah.
just sit in. We even got the mic that time, but though, we need more people that are willing to do these things. We need, like, I wish this would become like a native thing, is to get on here and talk about the things that are not easy to talk about. I mean, gotta fight that stigma, bro.
Yeah. So check them out. Uh,
Yeah, check out all those different platforms.
Auntie Corinne's awake. She said Nyake.
Oh, Rugged Auntie Corinne.
She said Medicine Bird Creations presents a powwow dance February 12th at Concho.
February 12th.
We'll
And
continue the dance routine, sewing 101, beading 101.
yeah, anybody that's interested in maybe learning about getting some regalia together, or you want to introduce a youngster to the circle, it's a great way to I think it's a great idea
Yeah.
for her to get the community involved in, because I know I was that type, like, my uncles, my cousins, all them dance, but I don't know, like if they would have showed me, I probably definitely would have took to it. But like, it just felt awkward for me to be like, "Can you teach me how to?"
You teach me how to Dougie.
Yeah, you teach me how to Dougie. So I don't know how to Dougie to this day.
Yeah. Nadia Davis said good morning.
Good morning, Nadia.
C Dove said she's behaving. Be
But
having.
where are you at, Cito?
And now Reno.
Oh,
Be having. She's.
better behave, girl. Come hunt you down.
Yeah, hunt you down.
Hunt you down. I don't know where Darian's
It's like,
going with
like
all
what you
this.
mean? It's like, what you mean? Hunt you down. Yeah. Oh, brother Alfred White shirt.
Brother Al,
Ceiling. See
that
Wildcat.
ceiling red tornado,
Mm.
or Clinton Wildcat.
He's gold and red or gold and marine.
Yeah, and shorts. But yeah.
Cool.
Well, I believe that's it. We
Yeah.
appreciate everybody's able to tune in today.
Yeah.
Like, share, follow, tell your mammy about us.
Thank you for our guest coming in today.
Yes, thank you for sitting in with us today. It was
Yeah,
great to make
hello.
that connection.
Dope.
Always great to make that connection and forget everything that Darian was trying to. No,
Uh,
no, no, Darian. Focus on your glizzies. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here before he says something else.
yeah, yeah.
But we will see you tomorrow. So, aho, mado.
No.